This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. Draymond Green and Ryan Clark sit down to break down the real reasons why Charles Barkley, one of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, never won a championship.
What happens when you have somebody who is as great as Chuck that has bought into, right, I have no rings, I'm a Hall of Famer, but I can only sit at this table and not over there with the likes of the Birds, the Magics, the Jordans. Like when those comments come out where he totally disagrees with LeBron's sentiment, and this is what he's bought into after all these years. Even Shaq teases him all the time, man, you ain't got no ring, Chuck. You shouldn't even be in this conversation. Kind of like cutting off the room. When we all have gone through the gauntlet to try and get there. And as great as I was in Jacksonville, and I'm just throwing it, I'm ringless, but I don't feel that way. Like I wouldn't have that same mindset as Chuck personally. But how do you feel about when those type of comments are kind of included?
Shaq got our little 4-ring handshake at the desk. It's fun picking on Chuck at the desk. I'm so honored I get the opportunity to work with those guys, man.
The best show on TV.
It's one of the honors of my life that I get to sit up there with those guys, man. But I think Chuck's able to accept it and embrace it like that because he became so great at something else. So he didn't win a championship. He's arguably the greatest sports voice we've ever seen. With what he can do with a microphone and move a world. Bow, and it come like that. I've been honored to be able to work with him and watch him work, and it's just like, boom, boom, boom. He's arguably one of the great sports voices we've ever seen. Key cog in one of the greatest, probably the greatest sports show we have ever seen.
Yep.
And so I think due to that, Emmy after Emmy after Emmy, I think due to that, he's able to say, yep, I ain't win, and look at me now. And so I think it's different for Chuck because of that.
What's up? We also appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. The clip I to show y'all, that was the active NBA player Draymond Green. And he was speaking with Ryan Clark from the PV podcast. And they were speaking on Charles Barkley because, as you may know, Charles Barkley never won a championship ring. And this is something that Shaq, he's been clowning Charles Barkley for this, for several years now on the TNT show that was recently canceled. So Shaq, he actually likes to, clown Charles Barkley because of this. And I feel for Charles Barkley, because at the end of the day, Charles Barkley is a legend. He's definitely a legend. And he had a great career, but he was never able to win a championship ring. And that is something that I know that he's been thinking about, because imagine yourself, the end of it all, be it all, is to win a championship ring. And they never did that. And, Charles Barkley is still a legend. And, not only did Charles Barkley have a great career in basketball, he also had a great career in the sports analyst world. And according to Charles Barkley, he's going to be, basically be on this new show for ESPN for, I think it was 4 more years. Then he's going to retire. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.